In a quiet, sunny village called Kona, there lived a woman named Bernice. Bernice was a beautiful, curvy woman in her 30s, known all across the village for her charm and her bright smile. Every morning she went to the market with her pots of hot rice balls and rich soups full of goat meat, cow meat, and smoked fish. Her food looked delicious, smelled heavenly, and she always arranged her table neatly. But there was one problem. People liked Bernice, yet no one bought her food. She would sit all day under her umbrella, waving at villagers passing by. They would smile back but walk away to buy from others. Some said her food wasn't delicious. Others said it had no special taste. Every evening she packed her food back home, tired and sad. Her pots were still full, and her heart was even fuller with pain. Bernice wanted customers, she wanted money, and she wanted her business to grow. One night, as she sat on her wooden stool looking at the unsold food, tears filled her eyes. She said to herself, "How long will I suffer like this? Everyone likes me, but no one buys from me. Maybe I need help from somewhere else." That night, Bernice decided she would go to the village spiritualist. People whispered that the old woman at the edge of Kona could make anyone's business flourish. Bernice did not care about the danger. She just wanted her food to sell. The next morning, Bernice wrapped her scarf tightly and began walking through the forest path. The wind blew softly and the birds sang, but Bernice's heart beat fast. When she reached the small mud hut decorated with cowries, feathers, and bottles, she stopped. The air felt heavy. Inside, the spiritualist sat quietly, her eyes red and sharp like burning charcoal. "Why have you come?" the woman asked. Bernice bowed her head. "I want customers. I want my food to sell. I want money." The spiritualist smiled a strange smile. "You will get all you want, but it comes with a price." She reached into a basket and brought out a small black powder wrapped in leaves. Then she whispered, "When you cook your soup, shave some of your armpit hair into it and mix this powder inside. Everyone who smells your food will come running. They will crave your rice balls. But remember, every month, one person who eats your food will fall into trouble. One may go mad, one may fall sick, one may turn into a thief or lose their mind. That is the payment the spirits demand." Bernice trembled for a moment, but her mind told her, "It's only one person. It will not be me." So she nodded and took the charms home. The next morning she woke before dawn. She washed her pots and started cooking. The soup boiled and filled her home with a sweet smell. Then she looked around carefully, lifted her arm, and shaved her armpit hair straight into the soup. She sprinkled the black powder, stirred gently, and whispered the words the spiritualist had taught her. When the food was ready, she carried everything to the market. That day, something strange happened. People who usually passed her table suddenly stopped. What a smell," one woman said. "Bernice's soup smells so nice today," another man shouted. "Let's buy before it finishes." Soon, a long queue formed in front of Bernice's table. Men, women, and children lined up, holding bowls. Bernice's heart jumped with joy. For the first time, she was selling everything. Coins clinked in her bowl, and she smiled proudly. The charm had worked, but then, as she looked at the crowd, she froze. Among the buyers stood her church pastor's son, smiling and waiting for his turn. Her hands shook. The words of the spiritualist echoed in her mind. "Every month, one person who eats your food will fall into trouble." Bernice's eyes filled with tears. The pastor's son had always been kind to her, always greeting her politely. He sometimes helped her carry her food after church, and now he was in the queue. Bernice's heart beat faster. If she served him, he might be the one the spirits would choose. If she refused, people would suspect something strange. The line was growing impatient. "Auntie Bernice, hurry up!" someone shouted. Sweat rolled down her face as she stood there, torn between greed and guilt. What happens next? Interesting things ahead in the village of Kona. Watch out for part 2.